Greg Powers, Dave Campbell's Texas football, and I'm out here with class of 2027, defensive end, tight end. I'll call you both for right now. Zane Rowe out here, one of the most heavily recruited players in the country, man. Last year was your first year at Denton Guyer. Obviously, it was your first year on varsity ball in high school. You had the chance to really come up and make an impact from day one. Kind of walk us through what that experience was like playing here at Guyer. Obviously, the football tradition is so rich, and really just me being here today and getting to see like a little bit behind the scenes. Everybody's so hyped to get into the weight room and just like be a part of this Guyer family together.
It was a great experience, got my feet wet first couple games, and after that it was just on the roll.
New district next year, but it's a very competitive district. You got, Denton Guyer, all the Louisville schools, Coppell, I think Little Elm was in that district as well. What was the buzz kind of like here behind the scenes whenever realignment day happened? Were you guys pretty excited about facing some different competition, some new competition?
Everybody was excited, especially when we saw the Coppell Cowboys. When we saw them, that's what we're gunning for.
That's the one you got circled on your schedule for right now?
Yes, sir.
Is there a player out there in the NFL or in college football that you look to and like really try to pattern yourself after? Is there a guy that you really love?
In college, Anthony Hill, and then on the offensive side, it'd be Jatavian Sanders, tight end. Then in the NFL, I watch a lot of Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa, big, strong DNs that like the pass rush really good.
See, he's really smart, y'all. He did that on purpose. He gave us a player on each side of the ball so to keep us guessing, right? Like keep us guessing about where that fit's going to be. 24 scholarship offers so far. What's it been like for you just in general to have all that opportunity?
I'm truly blessed to have those opportunities, and I'm just grateful to have those opportunities.
Before we kind of get into the specifics of like each program or some of the big programs, what was like a memorable moment for you on the recruiting trail? Who was that first offer, and what was that day like for Zane Rowe and his family?
I just got back from DN training, and I got the call from Texas A&M, James Coley. So I talked to him. I was like, "Hey, Coach, this is Zane Rowe." At the time, I was at Little Elm. Now I'm at Guyer. So I was like, "Zane Rowe, Little Elm, Texas." Like, "What's up, Zane?" I'm like, "How you doing, Coach?" "Doing good." Then he's like, "Well, I'd like to have an offer."
So A&M was the first offer.
Yes, sir.
It's a big SEC offer, man. And as you've went through this process, the coaching staff has changed. I know that you're probably a priority target for the Aggies. What do you know about Texas A&M and what makes them relevant to you? Why might they have a chance to possibly get you in that maroon one day?
They have a 100% employment rate. That was one of their sales. They have a great business school, a great engineering school, and the Aggie culture is everywhere in Texas, so it's just great.
He's still got 3 more years of high school football left, so there's no favorites list or anything like that. 24 offers on the table. So you're going to be happy if anybody else comes and jumps onto that offer parade for you, especially like on the national level. But what were some of the standout programs for you? Again, not favorites, but some of the standout programs for you as this process has kind of started to unwind itself. Out of those 24, what were some of those big days for you when that school stepped to you? You and your family were pretty hype about it.
As I'm young in the recruiting process, like schools that stood out were, Texas, of course, because I've grown up watching Texas football. Oregon was a big one, and Baylor was because I'm from Waco. It's a big hometown offer.
Gotcha. I want to at least ask a little bit about the Texas Longhorns because they're moving to the SEC. I think it's a big college football story. I know you're a college football fan. What are the perceptions of Texas's move to the SEC, and why do you, Zane Rowe, like Texas?
I like Texas because they have a great school. They have a great engineering program, which I'm really interested in, a great business program, which I'm really interested in, and they develop their players very well, and they have a very tight end friendly and DN friendly offense.
Now, took some unofficial visits last year, game day visits. I don't want to ask you about each and every one, but just pick out one that you felt like might have had the most hype game atmosphere. Who was it, and why was that game so cool to attend?
Can you repeat the question?
What was the most hype game day experience you went on? Like, what was the best game that you went and watched? Which college and why was that game hype?
The Oklahoma versus Texas showdown here at the Cotton Bowl. The atmosphere was great. All you see is half red, half burnt orange, and it was just both teams going at it. It was a great dogfight.
Maybe a Red River rivalry recruiting showdown right here with Zane Rowe too. Man, thanks for the time and good luck as you attack the recruiting processes. And I'm sure we'll be covering it a lot because those 24 offers might be 50 one day, man. So congratulations on all the success.
Yes, sir. Thank you.